This is a big trade, guys. James Harden has decided to stay with the got traded to the Brooklyn Nets. Now, this is a big trade I don't understand. Is how Harden did like this. Like, Harden is one of the best players in our league until he gets traded. This is probably going to be the best trio since LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. This is probably going to be going better than that trio. The thing I don't understand is this. I'm gonna start broadcasting. Okay. The thing I don't understand is this. Harden won a lot of stuff with that team. He won MVP. If it wasn't for the Rockets, Harden would not be the most valuable player from 2018. And that's the thing I don't understand right now. Harden, he's called as one of the players of all time. So now we don't know if it's be a bandwagon or anything. Because here's the thing, he added the Warriors to his list of being traded. So this probably could be the best trade in NBA history. So I don't know if this is a good trade or not. Maybe it is, probably not. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna do one last game with James Harden as a Rocket. This is gonna be Harden's final game as a Rocket. All right. So, but this is something we're not gonna forget. Let's get that straight. But we have to finish this game. Okay, I was doing the game early. Literally, guys, like, how could the Rockets do this? Like, Harden was always in his prime with the Rockets. He was in his prime in 2018. The 2018 James Harden was literally in his prime because that's the team he won MVP with. That's a team he was able to like get the first seed with. That was the team he was able to do a lot of stuff in 2018. He was freaking the NBA's leading scorer with the team. A lot of stuff, and they traded him. He carried that team to the conference finals twice. Literally. Everybody thought this was a bad trade. Literally, when he first got traded, like, literally. I think this is probably one of the best trades. And everybody thought this was bad. This Rockets fans thought this was a bad trade. How they're going to give up their most valuable player. Their most greatest player of all time. They're basically calling this. This is the third greatest Rockets franchise player of all time. Or second. I have no clue. I think it's first. I think it's second. Literally, Harden's done a lot for the Nets. So the thing is, we don't know if Harden might be able to win a ring with this team, but I don't see him winning MVP, or I see him probably, I don't know if he become an All-Star anymore. So they should. So you know what? Let's give Harden one more year of time as an All-Star as a Rocket. So here's the thing. Nobody else was All-Star when Harden was on the team, because it's like this. When CP3 was on the team, he was an All-Star. CP3 was an All-Star. The only point guard Harden was an All-Star with was Russell Westbrook. Other than that, we thought we'd see him also with John Wall. This will be a good duo, but obviously not. The Rockets, they're going to be probably in the last seed. They're probably going to be in the last seed. They're probably going to get the number one overall pick in 2022, which is next year. But the only thing I don't understand is how come this is going to be like a good trio. Harden might get his first ring. Now, like, the only people who thought the Rockets were getting their first ring with was Rockets fans. Sorry, guys, I can't talk. Literally, Harden is like one of the best players in the game. One of the best players in our history. How the Rockets trade him is a big deal. Literally. But the players who got to Rockets, Victor Oladipo from the Indiana Pacers, probably like their best player in 2018. He got traded to the Rockets. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I used to do a 2K broadcast to see what would happen if Victor Oladipo got to the traded to the Rockets and Harden went to the Pacers. Well, it would be good because John Wall so they have two dunkers now. Only one of them won the dunk contest, I think. I don't know. You have two dunkers now, and only one won. I think John Wall won the year. I don't think so. They both been an All-Star. One of them won All-Star MVP. The other one didn't make. Only one of them was able to get to the second round. The first one, wasn't able to do it. But all he was in the prime with his Pacers, like 2018. But Now he's not. He's always gotten this team to the first seed, to the fourth seed. And now they have to give up so much. Like, because think about it. They're in the third or fourth seed right now. And the fact that they're losing Victor Oladipo is that's going to be a huge problem. A big, huge problem. Because the Pacers are kind of nothing out because they have Domantas Sabonis. But they're nothing without Victor Oladipo. I just want to say that right now. They're nothing without Victor Oladipo. Because one, Oladipo does be coming in the clutch. He hit a game winner with the Pacers. He's been a great player. So but that's not the point. The point is the big trade right now. Pacers lose Victor Oladipo. They lost Paul George and Victor Oladipo. That says something. They both won Most Improved Player. They both been in dunk contests, and they both been an All-Star. And yeah, so that's a bad trade. Because it would be think for this. Let's say Harden goes to the Pacers. He ain't gonna do nothing with that team. He's not gonna do anything on that team. Because here's the thing, they have Domantas Sabonis. That's good. They have great. He's their All-Star, and he has an 85 overall right now. So that's good. But like the thing is, everybody thought this was probably even the Rockets. I mean, they have Cousins, they have Wall, but combined, they're a good. That's a good duo. But it's gonna be a better trio with Oladipo. So I'm gonna say it right now. Harden's probably gonna get. If Harden becomes an All-Star again, he's probably going to make the NBA third team, but not first team, because KD and Kyrie. Speaking of Kyrie, the NBA is investigating Kyrie being at a party with some people. So yeah, he hasn't been in any games since KD came back. But it is what it is. Minutes later, okay. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Rockets fans. You basically lost your best player. We're in the NBA Finals right now, so I don't know what to tell you because it's all said and done. Because here's the thing, I kind of expected for Harden to get traded because he hasn't been good since 2018. I mean, I'm just kidding, he's been good, but 2019 since it wasn't this year. Okay, so we're gonna put Harden in his final game as a Rocket in the finals. I did say it's gonna be my first and last time in the game, but let's give it another try. So you have Jason Kidd in there. So yeah, here we go, guys. Comment down below if you guys think this was a bad trade. Because here's the thing, if you haven't know this, I like how the former reigning champs, the Raptors, are in the last seed. Like, here's the thing, the Rockets are like not doing so good right now. This is how it's going to go, in my opinion. The Rockets, they're probably going to be in the 10th seed. Because the 10th seed. Nets are going to probably be in the first. Nets are going to be in first. And the Bucks are going to be second. For the West Conference, the Suns are going to have to make the playoffs. Same for the Clippers. Lakers are going to be a great team. The only thing I don't understand is how Nets are going to be in the first seed. They're going to win a championship. They're going to go against the Lakers. Literally, Harden. I don't know about Harden being in his prime again. Because this thing, everybody thought when PG and Kawhi was in the trade, was in this Rocket and the Clippers trade, they thought that was going to be a good seed. They thought they was going to be winning a championship. No, that's not how it went. Paul George, then it wasn't good that year. Kawhi came when Kawhi was the only Clipper right there. They put Kawhi as their greatest all-time player in 2K21, which I don't think that's true. This is for already. So just because he won All-Star MVP and went to the NBA second team, defensive second team, that's not enough, In my opinion, Chris Paul is the greatest Clipper of all time. I'm just saying, in my opinion. So I see that. So this is gonna be a big trade. Did the Rockets make a good decision? Because Harden's basically is the Rockets. Like, he carried them. He was basically their all-star. He was basically their all-star. He was basically their second franchise player, probably third, I think. He was their third franchise player. He did a lot of stuff for Houston. And the sad thing is how they're just giving him up like he's nothing. If I was the Rockets manager or president, I would be like this. Let's give Harden one more year as a Rocket. If he doesn't do this good this year, then we'll just trade him. Because you can't just give up on your most valuable player. Because literally, when Harden first got to the Rockets, he was basically kind of a rookie. Until 2015, he was the best. Because here's his name. 2K20, he was a 97 overall because of last year. Just of 2019. 2019 Rockets Harden, 2018 Rockets Harden. We're the best. We're the best. So, this is going to be a big trade. This is going to be a big trade, guys. This is going to be a big trade. Like, and look, he also made a great defensive play in the playoffs against the Thunder. Harden's final buzzer beater as a Rocket. There it is. Yeah. Harden's debut, I doubt it's going to be like next week. Because the Nets are playing right now against the Knicks. And of course, Kyrie is still out. Don't know why. So yeah, this is it. Raptors made it to the finals somehow. I really thought it was going to be like the Lakers. Lakers are going to have a hard time with the Nets. Because this is going to be like their rivalry right now is going to be the Nets, the Bucks, and the Clippers. That's going to be the hardest rivalry. They have no issues with the Warriors or the Rockets, but that's going to be their three rivalries: Bucks, Nets, and Clippers. I want to see how good they would be if this was it. I want to see how good this would be if this was like that. So when I get my game back, guys, I'm gonna do a broadcast. We're gonna start with the Nets versus the freaking Lakers. Then we're gonna go with the Clippers. And then we're gonna go with the and then Lakers are gonna go against the Nets, then Lakers versus Clippers, and then Lakers versus the Bucks. Probably the Celtics, because Celtics are in the first seed right now. So, they're probably going to do better than, they're going to probably do better than the Heat last year. The Heat were all fire last year. No cap. Nobody expected for the Heat to be in the finals. Some people who thought that were Heat fans. That's true facts. And, literally, I don't know if Butler's in his prime with the Heat right now. I mean, let's give him a treat. Butler's basically an Eastern Conference player. He's only been in West Conference one time in his career. Literally, the Timberwolves, they're gonna not do great this year, probably. I mean, they get the number one pick, that D'Angelo Russell and Ricky Rubio, but they're not gonna do great this year. For the Warriors, if Curry can stay healthy, then we're good. Then they're good. They can make it to the playoffs, probably. They can. I don't know about winning the championship. I don't know about winning the conference finals, but I think they can make the second round. All right. So this is going to be a good trade. It's going to be probably a good trade. I don't know. After this video, after the second quarter, I'm going to make a video of the third quarter, tomorrow. But until then, guys, that's it. That's GG's. It's over for the Rockets, technically. Their franchise is going to be, probably going to be something. But, I don't know about them making it to the playoffs. Bang. Oh, and that's it. Alright, guys. So I'm going to end the broadcast here. If you guys enjoyed the broadcast, make sure to subscribe, save, and exit. We will be back for Game 1. This game was the finals, by the way. NBA Finals Season 1. So we make it to the finals. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.